This is the FFR Trading Market Minute. Again, this is the SPY that we track week to week here as a proxy for the overall U.S. stock market. And last week, this was Thursday of last week, the last time we did the Market Minute. And I had mapped out this retracement here from the highs all the way to the low. The turning point was that demand zone that I pointed out. That's our third target. That's where prices stopped moving lower. We had that slight bit of divergence there as well. And had the big gap up here, and we retraced. Right at that point was the 66% retracement from the lows. And I said, if we get a close, and that was on Thursday right here, if we get a close above that level, chances are very high that we'll see new all-time highs, and very low that we would retest these lows here. So that's exactly what we got. In fact, price hit the target that I had set, which was at 700 target on the SPY, back here. All right, so we've hit that. You can see we're, overbought. Well, we can certainly stay overbought here. What I'd be looking for now for the pullback would be for the RSI, the black line, to cross back below the red line, its moving average. And then whatever the low is on that day, if that low gets taken out to the downside, we should start the retracement. I'm going to move this up just because we've got a little gap to fill back here, which will be a natural kind of target to the downside. As far as the upside goes, we might, make a move up to 710, possibly before we start a pullback. Or we could right from here at that nice round 700 number. Again, watch that RSI. If it crosses back below its moving average, then we should see some pullback if that low gets taken out to the downside. Bigger picture upside target based off the monthly chart would be all the way up here around 840. All right, so if you want a kind of bigger picture target. All right, so we'll see how this plays out here if we start to get some pullback after a big run. I mean, talk about a V bottom right there. But just remember, there is a war going on, and anything can happen at any moment that can completely change the landscape. We do have this big gap to fill below the market here. Those fill about 80% of the time. Right? The question is when. So just be aware, again, if you are back to the long side of the market, you're still going to have to protect yourself because who knows what news could come out at any point. And finally, the economic data set for next week. Tuesday's retail sales, Thursday's S&P Global Manufacturing PMI, and Services PMI. Hope that helps. Have a great rest of your trading week. We'll see you back next week in the FFR Trading Market Minute.